Hello, I wanted to share some thoughts with you on buying. This will take just under 5 minutes. As you're placing orders over the next few months, there are 2 questions you need to try and answer. These are, how can I make the buying process easier? And how can I maximize my profits on my number one asset, the stock that I'm buying? Answering these questions as accurately as possible will put you ahead of your competitors and increase revenue while reducing stock. Let's focus on the 2 key elements which are guaranteed to help you put more money in your pocket. You have the art of buying. You know what's hot and what's not. You know your customers and you know what to buy. But there's also the science part of buying, which is how much to buy and when to bring it in. So, what do you need to do to achieve better results when managing your stock? You need to start by breaking down your stock into product categories. Many retailers analyse their stock solely by brand or supplier, but the first analysis must be done by product type and only then by brand. If you work by product type, there are 3 immediate benefits. These are that it's easier to spot trends, it's easier to identify a balance in the stock, and by working by product type, makes it easier to collect meaningful sales data. With the recession, many retailers now understand that you can't forecast sales or demand on last year's numbers. You have to work on what's happening now, therefore working on the last 2 to 3 months. This is the way to grow the business. Each class has to be considered as a profit centre that needs to improve and grow. The right balance in the stock means that if, say, dresses represent 20% of sales, they must also represent 20% of stock and 20% of floor space while you're at it. If dresses represent 25% of stock, you'll be missing valuable funds to invest in other classes which require money for fresh goods and growth. Now, it's often said that if you can't measure it, you can't fix it. By taking data about sales, discounts, initial markup, maintained markup, gross margin, return on investment, stock per class and per month and so on, you'll start to understand what's driving your business forward. You'll understand on which category to put more effort. You'll be able to do selective discounting. You'll start challenging yourself and making positive changes to the business. Measurements will give you 100% certainty of what's hot or what's not working in the shop. Making an assessment on what's hot, despite being on the shop floor 8 hours a day or more, is often distorted by what happened today or this week, and it makes it hard to see the big picture. If you don't believe me, then without looking at your watch, can you tell me exactly what it looks like? Can you tell me everything that's written on it, front and back? Many people find this hard, and it's something that we probably look at more than 10 times a day. Do you see what I mean? Now, a quick word about how to analyse your discounts. Discounts are the biggest thieves in your shop. They can represent from 5 to 30% of net sales, and yet many retailers, even those with an EPOS system, don't always track them. Guess what pays the invoices, your salary, and all the hard work you do in the boutique? Your sales after deducting discounts. You need to know where the profitable sales are in your shop. During the sale period, I've heard so many retailers telling me that their till was full of cash, but they couldn't pay their invoices. Make sure you keep space in your store for full price merchandise during sale time. This will generate profits, not just cash. Every month, check if you're overstocked and then act on it immediately. If you wait till the end of the season, you'll end up having to discount goods by up to 70%, maybe more, and the profits will be lost. Working your stock analysis by supplier prevents you from taking long-term data. How is that? Because some suppliers won't stay with you forever, and as you know, not every brand is strong in every product class. The difference between growing the business and struggling to survive is based on your ability to read the demand that exists and translate it into cash available to buy stock. There are always some stock categories that are driving your business, some that are in cruise control, and some that are falling away. Your priority is to make sure you have the information to identify the opportunities and exploit them to the full. Happy retailing and have a great buying season. Oh, and if you'd like some more top tips, just register here today with us and we'll send you plenty of them, together with our newsletter and any special offers we're running. Thanks for your time.